Hola, aquí tienes su primera chai. ¿Da? De nada. De nada, gracias. Ay, tiene vaso.
Michael Jackson can't possibly have been
Está bien.
a child abuser because I really loved Billie Jean.
Vamos a ver.
Well, I really loved Billie Jean and we all loved Thriller, but somebody can make great music and they can be a fantastic artist, but it doesn't mean that they're not capable of child abuse.
Santa Barbara, California, 2003.
Documental de Michael Jackson.
Jackson has now surrendered into police custody, a crushing
Okay.
humiliation for one of the world's great entertainers. Right now, being read those charges of child molestation.
No.
Facing 14 charges and fighting for his career and his reputation, Michael Jackson pleads not guilty.
The atmosphere at the courthouse was a media circus. There were fans there. There were tons and tons of people who had shown up with signs, and they were saying, "Free Michael." And there were other people who were saying Michael is guilty.
Central to the prosecution's case was footage recorded by British television reporter Martin Bashir for an ITV documentary. Sensational admissions by Jackson, captured on camera, about his attitudes towards sleeping with children.
You watch the Martin Bashir documentary and it's car-crash television, it really is.
What do you think people would say if I said, well, I've invited some of my daughter's friends round or my son's friends round, they're going to sleep in the bed with me tonight?
That's fine.
What do you think their parents would say?
If they're wacky, they would say you can't. But if you're close family, like your family, you know them well. And
Everyone had seen that documentary, you know, and there were all kinds of water cooler conversations going on. Did you see that Michael Jackson said it was okay to sleep in the bed with children? I wouldn't like my children to sleep in anybody else's bed.
well, I wouldn't mind if I knew the person well.
That was a big problem. You don't go on international television and say, I'm an adult male and I'm going to sleep in the bed with children who are not members of my family whenever I want.
Jackson claimed there was nothing wrong with what he did,
Creo que usa mucho.
with what he believed. Our experts in body language, linguistics, and forensic psychology studied the footage.
When you actually invite children into your bed, you never know what's going to happen.
But when you say bed, you think it's sexual. They make that sexual. It's not sexual. But we're going to sleep.
The consistency of his behaviour, his vocal tone, his choice of words, there's no hesitations, there's no gestures that are contradictory, which suggest that he's telling the truth. It just feels natural, and there are no red flags coming up at the claims.
I took them.
The abusive with children, then would he really go so far with this abuse?
Michael Jackson's indicating to us truthfully that he doesn't see it as morally wrong.
When you actually invite children into your bed, you never know what's going to happen.
But when you say bed, you think it's sexual. They make that sexual. It's not sexual. But we're going to sleep.
And so that, for me, points to his different reality paradigm, his different